Hey YouTube, Stay4 here today with episode, I believe, episode 6. Yeah, that's right. I don't even know why I had to say that. I have it up in the title of the Sony Vegas file, but whatever. Episode 6. Pretty sure this episode this episode I'm going to be doing a lot of the death races. Death races, I have to say, have to be the funnest part of the game next to like training contests, pretty much. Because I don't know why, I've just always been like attracted to the death races since the beginning of the game, since I've had it on Xbox, now I have it on PS3, and I've always just been attracted to it, so I still love it. I still like to play them. I play them a lot after I'm done the game, and this death race specifically, I'm sure it wasn't the best time but like, I actually don't know how I got so far ahead of the computers in this one. It was actually crazy. I was just like, okay, so right now, I'm pretty sure it says like 5 seconds. I can't really see. Let's see. It's only on here. Put it on best full. Okay. Alright, whatever. But let's see. I'm 9-10 seconds ahead of Slim now. And I mean, I like this way personally and all, but like, I barely missed that. I'm pretty sure I'm 20 seconds ahead of them by now. It's just like, wait, how am I going this fast? And at this point in time, I'm just trying not to like fall off my board, because if you go too high, you never know what could trigger it. I'm just like, killed it with 13.65 seconds left. Like, that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure it was like a time of 1 minute and 1 second. Yeah, 1 minute, 1 second, 33 milliseconds or 53 milliseconds, something like that. But that's just still crazy. Pretty sure I complete like a board. I get a lot of boards sold, and I get a new teammate. And check out what I named this guy. So it's a whole bunch of. At first, it was just a whole bunch of letters. And I'm like, wait, that says Fred. All right, I guess Fred's your new name now. So I thought that was pretty funny. And like, I didn't even mean to like do Fred or anything like that. It just came out like that. But yeah, so that was the first test race. I get through, I'm pretty sure, more than half.
Who brought the daggers?
And this has to be my favorite death race of all of them combined, only because it's actually the funnest one I've ever. Deadly Ditch, I mean, first of all, Deadly Ditch, just to start off, is just a fun place to be for speed throws in general. But then, like, you put me in a death race with it, and it's just like, the only way I'm gonna lose now is if my teammate decides to slack off, and that's just, I mean, it's heard of, because it actually happened to me in a couple of the death races where I had to restart all over again, because I was in first, my teammate was in last, and it's just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing now? But I love this one. Deadly Ditch, it's just the ultimate speed throw, everything. The only thing I have to say about this level is if you do like shove it or pop shove it, 360 pop shove it, varial flip, or 360 flip, something along the lines of that, you will fall off your board. But you can do like a regular kick flip or something like that. But if you do like shove it or something like that, going way too fast, you do fall off your board. And I have a kill time with 12 minutes and 93 seconds left on the clock, which I find quite perfect. And as you can see, it just goes right down the list, 5, 4, 3, and you go over to the next line, 2, 1, 0. And that's how to do it. Just getting a good start off to these board sales, man. Board sales. But I mean, it's just crazy. I love death races and all that good stuff. They're a different part of the game, because when you think about a race with a board, you always think about longboarding. And you know, I love the idea. I personally don't own a longboard. I'm a straight skateboarder. I will be with my longboarder friends with my skateboard, and I mean, I'm obviously not going to beat them, because first of all, my wheels are hard as can be. Like they're just like, if you were to try to slide on them, and if you were to succeed in sliding on them, for my longboarder people who know what that is, if you're a skateboarder, I'm sure you know what sliding is. It's basically like a power slide, except it's meant to be, and you pretty much keep all your speed going with it. Like, it's usually like a slide around a curve or something like that. But if you were to slide on my wheels, literally, it would just fly. Like, no joke, it would just fly. It's kind of funny. But yeah. And on this death race, this is the worst death race ever. Because, I mean, I thought about Skate 3 physics for a second. I'm like, maybe it is because my wheels, like in real life, my wheels are just as like hard in this game as in real life. I don't know. But check out how slow I'm going. I mean, I'm still in first place and all. But check out how slow I'm going. It's just like, I'm not even moving. Like, I could probably be running faster than this. It's just like, what kind of death race is this, you know? I'm just looking for the next downhill kind of thing. Like, I'm guessing this one wasn't meant to be the fastest one, and I just bonked my head right there. And I luckily gained some speed from, you know, falling off my board, a little bit of it. But still, it's just like, this is a pure pushing race. Like, look at how slow. It was actually annoying me how slow I was going. And this, I'm just like, slow, really? I still get to kill it by 21 seconds. So and that's when I was just like, okay, this must be a relatively slow, meant to be slow course, because if I killed it by 21 seconds, and I was going that slow, it just must be generally slow. Ooh, spot found. Yeah, Allentown spot found. This spot is pretty hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, because they give you a little gap, and they give you a nice little rail, or not even a rail, like a ledge to grind off. That's pretty much it. And I was thinking about doing it, but I do end up doing this spot. This spot is pretty hard, because it's not like you get a major speed push to do anything insane. You get that little like hill right there, and then you get this like rail / gap kind of thing. So in order to really do it, you have to either figure out a way to do something insane, or try to incorporate pretty much both trick, a grab, and like a grind into it. But I just end up somehow just owning it by doing like Molly 360 with like a melon, 360 melon. I don't know how, but I did it somehow. And I was just like, I'm done with this. No need to try to own it, because I'm not going to. And on to, I believe, what my last death race of this episode. Which one was it? Which one is it? Hurry up and load. Stupid. I don't even know what this one is called, but this one was full of all pros, so there was no chance. There was no chance that if you lost, or if you got second place, you had to restart all over again, which is pretty hassling. I'm not gonna lie, it can be pretty hassling, but you figure out a way. I mean, all these computers are eventually meant to fall at one place or another, and that's what you'll see at the end of this episode. Well, oh crap! I totally forgot. And that's another thing I was trying to do. Pretty much, I was trying to figure out if I could still hit skateboarders in a death race while I was still death racing, like during the death race, and like not have to start over and get disqualified. And it turns out you can. So, you know, if you're ever in a death race and you're just barely behind somebody, like you're right next to him, just give him a nice little whack in the head, and I guarantee that problem will officially be solved. Guaranteed. That was so close to my head. Sadly, I don't kill this one because I'm just barely too. If I wouldn't have fallen, I would have killed it still. But like I said, that guy, the guy in second place, was meant to fall, obviously, because I was in second place. Because if it wasn't for him falling, I definitely would have lost, sadly. But yeah, won my last death race of this episode. A couple more death races to come. I'm definitely gonna finish up the death races, and then I'm probably gonna end up finishing up something else. But comment, rate, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.